G'day there guys. Actually, hang on a second. If I'm going to film from the other side of the camera, I guess I better actually turn this camera around. G'day there, it's Rachel here from Bush Edge Homesteading Australia. Yeah, me on camera. I have some exciting news and I thought it's probably a good first time to jump out from behind the camera to share it with you guys. And it's a beautiful day here in the Dandenong Ranges as well, so wonderful opportunity to sit outside and say g'day to you guys face to face. Yeah, we've been doing a bit of a collaboration over the past, well gee, it's probably a couple of months now, with an amazing channel called Exploring Alternatives. And they, if you haven't seen them before, do some absolutely amazing videos kind of showcasing lots of people's lifestyles around the world. And they do videos of things like people living in tiny homes. They have videos of people that have turned like boats into homes. They have homesteaders as well. They have people living out of like little vehicles that they've converted into kind of rolling homes and things like that. Like so many different amazing channels. And in fact, over the last couple of years, there's a couple of channels that we follow. One's like Sailing on Delios, where, you know, there's a family and they kind of start off their journey where they're kind of traveling around quite young. In fact, he actually meets his partner that he has today. They have a child now. So we've got channels like that we've followed for quite a while. There's also ones like Loving Off the Land, which is a Canadian couple that we've been following for, again, a couple of years. Actually started doing this really cool thing where it was 365 days of them just kind of living off stuff that they kind of harvested themselves or grew themselves. And that was really cool to watch. And yeah, so we've been watching these guys for quite a while that put together all these different videos of different people with their amazing kind of lifestyles. And over the last couple of months, we've been kind of chatting to them about the things that we do here in the Dandenong Ranges. And they made a bit of an offer to be able to feature us on their channel, which was like so exciting. Obviously a little bit different for us though, because you probably noticed a lot of the shares that we do are things that we do. It's not sharing so much about our lifestyle and like our day-to-day sort of stuff. You know, it's sharing a project that we might be doing in the garden or a project in the kitchen. And, you know, I suppose by way of a bit of history, because I've never really explained this too much on the channel, the reason that I kind of film those projects and do it from kind of the other side of the camera is because it all kind of started from a lot of the shares and things that we were doing on social media, so like Facebook and the like, and trying to explain how we do things. And there was often interest in how to do a project that, you know, we might be doing. And there's only so much you can kind of explain when you're trying to explain it. Oh gosh, being on this side of the camera, I'm getting sore arm, not used to this. So with those shares that we were doing through social media in particular, like with groups that I'm a part of, like I'd be explaining how we do things. And often it was really difficult to explain in words or with just a couple of pictures how to actually do an activity from start to finish. So I thought, why not pull out the camera and start filming some of those things that we do? And yeah, so that was why it was kind of like point of view type videos that I started doing, kind of just showing the thing, in hopes that if I could kind of show end to end, that would give people a bit of confidence to be able to have a go at doing some of these things themselves. Because not everyone has a person that you could necessarily be in the garden with side by side or be in the kitchen with side by side to teach you some of these skills. So yeah, that was one of the reasons we started doing it that way. And I suppose it kind of carried on that we've been on the other side of the camera and not this side of the camera, which is kind of a bit different for me today, kind of sharing like this. Now, one of the other reasons that I like to be on the other side of the camera and not this side of the camera is because often when I want to be able to pull out the camera and film something that we're doing, I look like a complete nutter dag. Like the reality is sometimes it's super early in the morning and I can be quite an early riser. That means I'm possibly like running around in my hoodie and the hair is ridiculously crazy like a nest. and I don't want to be caring about the way that I look when I'm jumping on camera. So yeah, I just want to have that confidence that for myself as well, to be able to pull out the camera and just film the thing that we're doing without worrying about maybe brushing my hair or something like that first. Yeah, so that's one of the other reasons I like to be on the other side of the camera, because yeah, to be honest, I want to be able to pull things out. I don't want it to be all scripted and stuff and, you know, be preparing a whole bunch of stuff to be able to film what we're doing. I just want to be able to pull out the camera and film the thing that we're doing that is actually real. Yeah, so that's why it kind of is the way it is. But in this collaboration that we've been doing with Exploring Alternatives, it's a little bit different, because with the way they share, it's more about sharing people's lives and the way that they live. And so we are on the other side, and it explains a lot more about kind of like our story and how we've come to be at the property we are here in the Dandenong Ranges. And yeah, it's just kind of explaining a lot of the things that we do kind of in one complete episode. So if that's something you might be interested in having a bit of a look at, I recommend jumping across, have a look at Exploring Alternatives. Even if you aren't interested in all that stuff to do with us, I still recommend checking them out, because there is some really super cool stories of people doing some absolutely amazing things on that channel. And yeah, we are definitely happy that we came across it. Really, really pleased to do the collaboration with those guys. And, you know, to be honest, really super humbled that they thought that the way that we live and the things that we do were a story worth sharing with everyone. So yeah. If you are keen to check out the video, or you just want to have a bit of a look at the Exploring Alternatives YouTube, just look for Exploring Alternatives, and there we are. So exciting. We actually watched this morning for the first time, and oh my gosh, it brought a tear to my eye seeing how beautifully they've put this video together. Kind of just, yeah, it was really, really special watching that with the family. But as you'll see, there is heaps of other amazing content on there. You know, there's the tiny house sort of videos, there's people living in boats, there's the people that are living in vans, lots of little tiny spaces, there's off-grid people just living in lots of amazing lifestyles out there. Yeah, just so much cool stuff on there. So I do highly recommend jump on, have a bit of a look through, because I'm sure if you've been enjoying watching us, you're probably going to find some content on there that you'll absolutely adore as well. And yeah, there's us. That's the exciting news. Thanks a bunch as always for joining, guys, and catch you later. Oh, I waved at it and it started. If you haven't found that Exploring Alternatives channel, I will recommend you check it out.